Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I will be showing you guys how I make my hominy corn porridge. So stay tuned to this video if you're interested in seeing how I make my hominy corn porridge. So as you can see, all the ingredients that you would need to make this porridge. So you'll need your nutmeg, your vanilla, your cinnamon powder, your almond extract, your evaporated milk, your condensed milk, some coconut milk, and also some nutriments. And just for the record, sugar is optional. So that's why I put it there on the counter, because it's optional. I don't put sugar in mine because with the condensed milk and the nutrients, it tends to give me enough sweetening power where I don't need to add any sugar. Also, my hominy corn, I soak it overnight so that it's not so hard when I need to cook it in the morning. And what I do when I soak it overnight, I add some sugar to the water and some salt. So just maybe like a half a teaspoon of salt and probably 2 tablespoons of sugar in the water so that the corn can absorb, a little bit of sugar and a little bit of salt in it, so it's not kind of bland when you make the porridge with it. Also, I wanted to show you guys what the hominy corn looks like, because in the previous shot you could see that it was only the soaked hominy corn that was in the container. So this is what the hominy corn looks like. So this is a 400-gram pack from Grace Foods, and it's basically dried corn. And I just wanted to show you guys what the packaging look like and what the corn looks like before it's soaked. So this is it, you guys, just in case you're interested in making your own. So first we're going to start by putting our soaked hominy corn into our pot, and I'm going to let this boil for about 20 minutes before I add some coconut milk into that same pot. So this is the coconut milk powder, but you can also use fresh coconut if you have it, or the canned coconut milk. That is also another substitute that you can use if you don't have the powdered coconut milk, or if you don't have access to fresh coconuts where you can juice it and use that coconut milk. So I'm stirring the coconut milk powder to get out the lumps out of it, because I want it to be smooth. I don't want any lumps from the coconut milk powder to get into the pot. So I'm just stirring it right here until it is smooth. So once you add it to the pot, then you just stir it in and let that boil for another half an hour. And then we're gonna come back and check it to see how soft the corn is. And one thing I have to let you guys note is that even though I'm gonna let it boil for a half an hour, I come back periodically, maybe every 10 minutes, to check and stir, just to make sure that the corn does not stick to the bottom of the pot. So half an hour to boil, but do come back periodically and stir to ensure that the corn does not stick to the bottom of the pot. So after 30 minutes, I came back and I checked again, and I also added some grated nutmeg to the pot, and I'm continually stirring to make sure that the corn does not stick to the pot. So after the 30 minutes, it was not as soft as I needed it to be. So I continue stirring, covered the pot, and let it boil for another 20 minutes. So as you can see, guys, the hominy corn porridge is getting a bit thicker just by boiling it by itself. I do not add cornstarch or flour to my hominy corn porridge. What I do is that I use the nutriment and I blend some of the corn in a blender for it to get thicker, and also it helps to give the porridge more body. So in order to avoid using a thickening agent like a cornstarch or flour, I just add it to the blender, add some nutrients inside it, blend it for it to get a little thicker, then add it back to the pot, and that will create a thick body for the porridge instead of adding corn, starch, or flour. Look how thick and creamy the texture of this hominy corn porridge is, you guys. And this is without adding any flour or any cornstarch to it. So if you do it this way, I guarantee you, you're gonna love it and the taste is gonna be phenomenal. So here you can see it for yourself how thick and creamy it is. And I will be adding in some spices, some cinnamon, some evaporated milk, and I'm gonna let that boil for about 5 more minutes before I add my vanilla and almond extract. And then I'm gonna sweeten it with my condensed milk, and there you have it. This is how I make my hominy corn porridge, and trust me, you guys, this porridge is phenomenal. I've always loved hominy corn porridge, you guys, and this recipe is amazing. So try it out and let me know what you think about it. So there you have it, you guys, a nice, rich, thick, creamy bowl of hominy corn porridge. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more cooking videos like this. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.